Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing card-based board game Minion Master. It has both single-player and multiplayer matches where you build decks and then use those cards to create units and give units abilities to defeat your opponents. As I mentioned, it does have single-player and multiplayer. The multiplayer is done through an online lobby where you can join other people and challenge them to games. There's also single-player content where it gives you a bunch of different scenarios or let you do a custom match, which is what I'm going to do. There's also a level editor, so you can design maps yourself. The game is actually free, although if you pay the $20, you get all the decks and all the cards unlocked. So you can try it, basically works as a demo in a full game. So obviously a big part of any card-based game is the deck builder. The deck builder in Minion Master is actually pretty terrible. You can sort by unit here, and it'll only show cards of the units, but you can see scrolling left and right. This is pretty, hard to use. You can, filter by word and then sort it by the count, but, this could be a little bit better done. To display all the cards, and then it always resets it in the middle. It's just not a very well designed interface, and it's hard to find cards. Although you can pick a lot of different things, and a lot of the cards are repeats. Like in here, where is the peasant that I can summon? You know what I mean? So you can type in summon, there's no summon, so it doesn't really tell you. When you go to werewolf, you can do summon. There's summon werewolf. So at least you can filter it a little bit by name, but there's still a lot of options here, and it's a little bit unwieldy, to say the least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a single-player match. I'm going to do a custom match. And I'll do a two-player. So there's a number of maps here you can see. So I'll do the Towering Castle. So 2 players. I'm going to pick... There's a good number of default decks, which is nice. And you don't have to automatically go in and do your own. I'm going to do werewolves and spiders, because that'll be interesting. And then I'm going to choose the opponent to be sorceress. So we'll be blue, and then you just start the game, and away you go. There's a lot of different units. There's fantasy things like archers, catapults, dragons, and horror-type items like the spiders and werewolves I'm going to be concentrating on. They each have different attributes. You can see the attributes down here on the bottom where for my Summon 2 Spiders card. Attack value, the range, the movement, their defense, and their health. And each unit can also have a special ability, we'll say. So the way you play is each turn you don't have mana carry over. You use mana to play your cards. So what you have to do is you have to discard in order to play other things. So like this gives me 4 mana, and then I can play this card which costs 3, for example. So if I wanted to play more cards this turn, I'd pick more cards. And then these are, played, and then you commit your turn, and then it goes. So commit the turn right there. So start out on a little ridge here. Now as you can see, all the units move automatically, which initially, and this is a very interesting position here, which initially was really annoying or limiting, but I actually kind of started to like it because you can kind of concentrate on the cards. What you can do is you can give little orders once you have enough mana for it. Like I'll discard this real quick if I can. There we go. So for example, if I click this guy, you can clear the orders, or you can tell it to attack a certain player or a certain thing or defend areas. But those are your orders, so you don't actually have to tediously micromanage all of your units, which is kind of nice. So let's see, which of these? All these are pretty terrible. So I might actually just discard just to get new cards, to be quite honest. So I'll just play this. We'll commit. And just give it to the guy in front. There he goes. And then all the guys, move towards the enemy. You can see if you mouse over a unit, here, over on the left, it shows you what the tactics are for that particular unit. So, for example, my spiders will attack the thing that has the highest attack rating, and then the thing that has the most health, and then the thing that has the most defense. And then there's different tiles here. The tiles could, be better represented. The blue is water, green is plains, over here is stone, but it could be, a little bit better textured, and look less like, a hex-based war game. So there's my werewolf. So I need 6 for him. I'm going to keep that card. So 6. There we go. And then you have a certain number of cards in your deck. And the objective is, each team starts out with 20 points, is to destroy 20 enemy units. And then once that happens, then you win. And they got hit by something. I don't even know what that was. Some lightning bolt thing. So they lost 3 units, so they lost 3 points. In order to prevent turtling, or just like not summoning units, you can also attack the castle, which will take away points as well. So, yeah. I don't even have ranged attack. Doing a lot of discards here. This map is interesting, to say the least. You can see here, like, the werewolf rolls each turn to see if it becomes a peasant or not. So, and then eventually they'll go in. But you get the idea for this map. This map is actually not too good for quick play, so I'm going to go pick a different one. And I'll pick a different set of cards just so you can see something different here. So let's do Dueling Arena here. So we'll pick Fantasy Heroes against Fantasy Creatures. So here we go. The AI seems to be pretty solid. There we go. That's more like it. Those will be hot and heavy. This is lava in the middle. All right. Oh yeah, a lot more units here. All right. Footman. And I have 1 left over. So you lose your extra mana. So then they'll go out. Usually if I have mana left over, then I'll use it to give specific orders. Got a lot of units here. We'll do that with the footman. This ability right here. I'll discard an archer to play an archer. And I have 1 left over, so defend the castle. There we go. Come in. Run away! If he doesn't die, this would be a good turn to use that ability. There we go. Where was that? Oh, did I discard it? Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, I like that. This is a more interesting deck. 4. I need 6, and I'll just keep that. Yeah, take that. So she's defending there. Let's get things on footman here. I don't really like that. Probably do this advanced lance. There we go. The little icons above their head show that they have special abilities. Yeah. He has 1 health left. Alright, I need some stuff here. Alright, we'll do that. So I'm going to defend with you. Defend the castle. I don't think I'm going to be in very good shape here. I'm going to start attacking my castle. Yeah, I'm pretty much in trouble. Yeah, what am I going to do? Let's do that. They have all, like, lances and stuff. Yeah, I'm totally screwed. This is going to be over real quick. And my castle's surrounded. I'm just going to hammer away at this thing. Well then. 18-8. Sure, why not? I'm going to die anyway. Okay, 6. Not enough discard. Yeah, take it to him, footman. Game over. I do. Alright, we'll do one more game real quick. Do 3 players. Sure. Let's see. Let's do sorcery. And Fantasy Blitz versus King's Army. That'll work. There's no AI difficulty levels, but honestly the AI is just fine. Alright, we're gonna summon these two. If I can. Nope. 4 down. Alright. Commit that and get the knight next turn. Maybe. There goes everybody. It's a lot of little dudes. I kind of need that ice bolt thing. Nope, that's 4, not 5. Guess I can do that. Alright, sometimes you have to rotate the camera to make it do it right. There we go. You can see there's a little list of all your units up here. So, decent enough interface. Good lord. Well, here's the problem with that, having all those guys, is that's a lot of points you could lose if they all die. See? Just like that. Now the sorcerer seems to be really good. I don't need to do that. Haha. Yeah, that's just 1, I think. 2 movement, range splash 1. Ooh. Yeah. There you go. Enjoy that special ability. Good lord. Dang. You're dead. So she like sacrificed herself and took out the entire team. That was awesome. Alright, me and purple. Ooh, I'll do that. I think you get mana when you eliminate the opposition, is what that came from. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, you get reinforcements. Hopefully I'll be in good shape here. Oh, wait a minute. Purple guy's just been hanging back. The little teleportation cards kind of make it so you can mess with ranged units. Which I, of course, don't have any. Her. So there's a decent selection of cards. You know, it's not just, you know, real basic stuff. There's some interesting abilities and a range of different, you know, fantasy and horror tropes. And the AI is pretty solid too. You know, online play, if you can find an opponent, it's pretty enjoyable. So it's a solid game overall, a card-based game. The interface for the deck builder especially could be a lot better. But do I even have two? No, I just have one. I'll need two of those. There we go. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna have to tell him to go after that person. Discard. Discard. Alright, and then you attack her. Okay, go. I'm actually glad you don't have to like move every single unit. That'd be such a pain. There we go, took her out. So archers are going to be a big pain, as you can see. So that's all they have is stinking archers. Do that. Do that too. And it depends where you're at. Oh, well that was dumb. That's what I get for not reading the card correctly. Yeah, that basically just lost me the game right there. Yeah, I got nothing. No cards. Yeah, they'll just take me out this turn, I think. There we go. Well, at least took out that green guy. That was pretty awesome. Alright. No end of game stats, which is a little disappointing, but... Alright, there we go. That is Minion Master. Has both single player and multiplayer. Has a good selection of cards, but a really bad interface for building your own decks, but at least it gives you a lot of defaults. Wide selection of units that move automatically, but it actually makes the game a lot faster to play. And I honestly think it's better off not issuing orders to every single unit that you own. That'd be way too tedious. And it's really about using the abilities of the cards and a little bit of luck, as most card games are. And the different tactics and abilities that each of the units have is pretty interesting. And then a level editor to build your own levels. And, a number of cards, like I said earlier. So there you go. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.